Merhaba arkadaşlar. The new topic is belirtme hali and yönelme hali, object pronouns. Well, under that topic, I am going to teach you two different subjects at once. Why I am doing that? Because according to my feedbacks from my students, Turkish learners really confuse these two things, and I wanted to teach you at once. And I will try my best to explain it because this topic isn't regular, normal, because this is a bit difficult. Okay, the first thing is belirtme. Belirtme suffix is ı, I, U, Ü, and belirtme means define. Okay, in this lesson we are starting prepositions. As you know, every verb requires preposition. There is the same thing, the same logic in English as well. So we need to link verb with objects in the sentence. So how we will do it? I'm trying to explain it now. Belirtme, this sounds like the, certain, the, and yönelme, to, towards. Okay, when ben takes I suffix, beni, so belirtme is for ben, beni, sen, seni, o, onu, him, her, its, biz, bizi, siz, sizi, onlar, onları. When ben takes a suffix, so to me, to you, like to say that, bana, me, sana, you, ona, him, her, its, bize, us, size, you, onlara, them. Okay, translation is the same, but there are big differences between these two things. I'll explain very detailed now. Okay, now I want to show it. I want to teach it over examples. Okay, let's see. The first sentence. Araba sürüyorum. I am driving car. There is no any certain car right now. Indefinite. So I want to say I am driving the car. Arabayı sürüyorum. I am driving the car. Okay. Of course there is buffer Y between two vowels. The original suffix is ı. Okay. Belirtme hali, so ı, I, U, Ü suffix is for the, but actually not only the, there is a real mission, duty. This suffix is for something else. To link objects with verb in the sentence, we need to use this suffix. Okay, sürüyorum, I am driving. I am driving what? So the thing that being driven must take this suffix. I am just linking. The thing is being done. The action is being done to object. Okay, I generate a relation between the verb and car. Sürüyorum, I am driving. I am driving what? Araba. Then araba must take this suffix. At the same time, this is bringing the meaning. Okay. But what if I attach a suffix, not ı, I, U, Ü? Of course, different things, different meanings. Arabaya sürüyorum. I am driving to the car. Now, in this case, I am not driving car because car is not being driven. I don't indicate. Only this suffix indicates that. In this case, I am driving to car. Now I am indicating a direction towards car. I am driving. I am driving. Okay, hard to understand it, but I will give you different examples. You will really understand it. Okay, bana at. Bana means to me. At means throw. Throw to me. This sentence says that you are holding something and I say bana at, throw this to me. Because I didn't use I, U, Ü, belirtme suffix. It means that I didn't indicate, I didn't point, I didn't link any object to be thrown. Okay, bana at means you are holding something and throw it to me. But if I say beni at, now I linked the thing you need to throw. Because I said beni, I am linking now. The thing that you need to throw is me, beni at. It means that come, pick me, hold me and throw me away. I said. Be careful. This is not passive case. This is just I am linking. What I am throwing, I am just linking. Okay. Kedi, cat. Kediye ver. Give to the cat. Okay. For example, you are holding food and I say kediye ver. Give this to cat. Cat is not moving. Cat is standing. You are moving to the cat. Because I said to the cat. Kediye ver. But if I use I suffix, I, U, Ü, kediyi ver means give the cat. Cat is being given now. Because I linked it. I linked cat. Now ver, give. Give what? The cat. Okay. Another example. Pişir, cook. Pişirdim, I cooked. Sana pişirdim, I cooked to you. Seni pişirdim, I cooked you. You are cooked now. Because now the thing that cooked I am linking is sen. Göster means show. Göster bana. Show me. You are holding something. Don't hide. Show me what you are hiding. Show it to me. If I say göster beni, now I am the thing to be shown. Okay, the thing that being shown is ben now because I is worked in this way. Göster, show. Show what? Me. Okay, this is sounds like show to me. This is show me. This is the difference between these two suffixes. But of course, didn't finish yet. I want to explain it very detailed. I want you to understand. That's why I have many examples for this topic. Okay. The subject with no suffix, well, in the sentence, in this case, if there is a subject which has no any preposition, any suffix, then this is the main character. Because this is the one which is not linked, I didn't link it, it means that this is the main character doing the action then. I will show you different examples. Top means ball, duvar means wall, at means again throw. Topu duvara attın. Let's examine this sentence. Firstly, top, the ball, took u suffix. Remember, it means that at, thrown. What's the thing? What's the object thrown? This is ball. Ball was thrown. Look, top is not passive in this case. I am just linking. This u is from verb. Prepositions are from verbs already. Preposition, this is preposition, this is another preposition. After this lesson, I will show you different prepositions as well. Okay. Duvara, to the wall, attın. Okay, this top took a suffix. Duvar took a suffix. Attın. Then who is doing that action? You. An is indicating sen. So there is a hidden sen. I don't prefer to write it, but of course it's optional. Topu duvara attın. Sen. You throw the ball to the wall. Okay, this is how we generate relation between verb and objects. Another example, çocuk means child. Çocuk topu duvara attı. Look, there are different three objects in this sentence. Let's examine relations. Again, top, u, then this ball is thrown, duvar, a, to the wall. So this wall is going towards wall, attı, this is the action. But who did that? Çocuk. As you can see, çocuk didn't take any suffix because this is the main character doing this action. So main character doesn't take preposition. This is very important. I will say again. The main character who is doing the action in the sentence is the one which has no preposition, no suffix. Another example, same thing. Attı topu duvara çocuk. Look, verb. I used the same words. I didn't change anything. Just order. Verb is first, subject is last, top, duvar, everything mixed. Attı topu duvara çocuk. Look, sentence didn't change and it still makes sense and this is correct sentence. How? Everything is mixed. How do you understand who is doing action to where? In Turkish, this is not a problem because already I generated this relation. Look, every suffix is indicating every subject has a duty in this sentence. I know for what standing for. To the wall, this ball is thrown, verb, and this is a subject which has no suffix. This is the main character. Since I generated relation already, then I can mix the order. Nothing will change. This is how things work in Turkish. But of course, if you follow the regular order, this is better since this is normally often spoken. You can prefer this normal way, subject, and last thing is the verb. Okay, what if there are two subjects that have no any suffix in one sentence? This is possible. Then the first subject is the main character. Let's see. Kedi, cat, süt, milk, iç, drink. Kedi süt içti. Cat drank milk. But if I say süt, kedi içti, then milk, drank cat. This is how things work because this two has no any suffix, and then the first one is the subject which is doing this action. But I can link it, of course. Kedi, süt. If I say sütü kedi içti, then cat is the main character, even though süt is the first. Because already I linked it. This became linked already. The cat drank the milk. Of course, this ü brought the meaning as well. Süt kedi içti. Okay. The next thing, well, as you can see, every action, every verb has different behaviors. Some verbs only want ı, i, u, ü. Some verbs only want a, e. Some verbs require another prepositions that I didn't tell yet. So some verbs accept an object without suffix like this. Some verbs only requires you must use ı, i, u, ü. It changed. Okay, it means that every verb, every action has different behavior character. I am just trying to teach you how it works, the physical life, because this is from physical life straight, because every action has no direction. Every action has no such these links to be done to. I am just trying to teach you the logic. Okay. Let's see these examples. Film, movie, izle, watch. Film izleyeceğiz. We will watch movie. This is normal. If I add i, filmi izleyeceğiz. This is the now. we will watch the movie. But if I say filme izleyeceğiz, it doesn't make sense. You didn't say anything. Because watching to movie, look, doesn't make sense. This action has no direction. This is only about imagining. We will watch to movie. It doesn't make sense. Then watching is such this character. But another thing, eve gidiyorum. I am going to the home. To the home. Yes. Going requires AE. You must use it. Because there is direction. If you are going, you are moving towards there. If you say eve gidiyorum, incorrect. It doesn't make sense. I cannot imagine anything. Because house became to be gone. To cannot imagine anything. It doesn't make sense. If I don't add anything, ev gidiyorum, like film izleyeceğiz. Again, it doesn't make sense. Because going has a direction. You must indicate to where you are going. You need to link it. That's why you must use this e. So as you can see, there are million different combines. Every verb is acting different. Every verb is different than each other. So you shouldn't memorize anything. Now I will show you different examples. And I will introduce you and I will tell you how to overcome this conflict. Because this is not something simple. I understand you. Okay, I will show you more examples to make it even clear. I, U examples. For example, the verb ara, call. Beni ara, call me. Then ara once, I. Bul, find. Anahtarı buldum, I found the key. Of course, these verbs could take a, as well too, but some verbs don't take. Kapıyı kapat, close the door, kapat, closing, want, I, U, Ü. Evi temizleyeceğim, I'll clean the home. Of course, this is I. Of course, the house is being clean. Seni seviyorum, I love you. Loving, wants, I. Onu seçtim, I chose her. Choosing, wants, U. Bunu beklemiyordum, I wasn't expecting this. Well, if bu takes I, U, Ü, it is nu. Bunu, it becomes bunu. Beklemiyordum. Sizi anlıyorum, I understand you. Bizi okula götürdü. Götürmek means taking to somewhere. Okay, as you can see, götür, taking, take, accepts. Two different prepositions, both I, U, Ü and AE. Why? Because this is physical life. It is possible. How? Bizi okula götürdü. Okul means school, götür, take. Okay, he took us. Look, we are taken. Biz take I because we are taken in this case. To where? To the school. And we have direction. We are heading to school. Okula. Yes, you are taking someone to do somewhere. Very clear. This verb accepts two different prepositions. Onları suçlama. Blame. Don't blame them. Şunu gördün mü? Did you see that? If şu, which means that, takes u, becomes şunu. Did you see that? So it doesn't take a. Beni duyuyor musun? Are you hearing me? Do you hear me? Hearing takes I. Why? Because hearing me. Okay, now AE examples. İstanbul'a geldi. Come. Of course, come to. There is direction, of course. İstanbul'a geldi. He came to Istanbul. I think AE is very simple to understand. This is very clean, just direction. I think this part is the trouble. I understand. So Another example. Yere düştüm. I fell to the ground. Of course düşmek, falling to. You are moving to somewhere while falling. Onlara inanmıyorum. I don't believe them. İnanmak, believe, once, a. Okay. This direction could be feelings towards someone as well. Okay. Bana dedi, he said to me. Ne oldu ona? What happened to her? Sometimes these prepositions match. Even in English, the same thing. This match with Turkish. Arabaya bin. Get in the car. Okay, why this is a? Why get to the car? Get into the car. Very simple. Physical life again. To be able to get on the car, you need to move, right? Moving, you need to step to the there. Towards there, you need to head. That's why this is been. You have direction, obviously. Bağırma bana. Don't shout at me. Don't shout to me. Direction again. İyi geceler sana. Good night to you. Dokunma bana. Don't touch me. Why bana? Of course, to be able to touch, you need to move your hand towards. Bunu size hazırladım. Prepare. Again, two different prepositions except at once. Bunu size hazırladım. I prepared this to you. For you, to you. Okay. The thing that prepared this. And this takes I, since this is prepared. Size, to you. Partiye davetliyiz. Davetli means invited. We are invited to party. Bak, look, şuna bak. Look at that. Of course, to look at, you need a direction. As you can see, looking requires a, look to, but gör, see requires I. Sounds similar actions, but not at all. To see, you don't need any direction. Why? For example, we say, I saw a dream. I saw a dream. To be able to see a dream, do you need to look at anywhere? No. Because to see something, you don't need to look at anywhere. There is no direction. But to be able to look at somewhere, you need a direction. Right, left, look at, up, and so on. Okay, why seviyorum, love? This is an emotion towards someone. Why this is I? But I claimed if there is an emotion towards someone, this is a. Onlara inanmıyorum. What's the difference? I can explain that. We use sev as petting. For example, kediyi seviyorum. I am petting the cat. Touching. Cat is being petted. But actually, to be honest, sometimes the logic that I explained don't work. It doesn't work. But 95% of cases this work. But for some cases it doesn't work. Well, don't worry. I wrote every prepositions for each verb in my dictionary. You can check it. Well, we didn't finish it yet. Yes, for now it's over. But we will see it everywhere. This is a very common thing. All the time we will repeat it. And anyway, you will grasp it. Maybe this is a bit complex. Still, you have some question marks. You will understand it. Don't worry. But for now, we finished. And I'm going to show you other prepositions. So see you in the next lesson. That's not all. Here is the most comprehensive and interactive Turkish application ever. With this app, you'll keep learning and improving your grammar, writing, listening, speaking, and reading skills through thousands of examples. Explore hundreds of topics, follow your progress, and switch between grammar mode and tourist mode for daily conversational Turkish. This is very useful, especially for travelers planning a trip to Türkiye. There are more. When you make a mistake, you can view detailed explanation and sentence broken down by its suffixes. To focus on what matters most, Activate suffix mode to practice on-and suffixes instead of translating whole sentence. Watch clips related to current question. Access entire library which contains all of my books and videos. Thanks to its syncable offline mode, wherever you go, you can use the app without losing your progress. Moreover, you can check my schedule and book private classes with me directly from the app. I designed it in the most ergonomic way, which lets you to use the app with one hand, only by keyboard, or just use it by voice control without even touching. There are more to discover inside this app. Thanks to its broad device support, you can use this app on phones, computers, tablets, and even on TV. I know you have been waiting for such this app. With its modern and lightweight structure, it's finally here. Enroll in my course and start this adventure now.